What's up, guys? Today I'm starting a new series where I'm going to run through the V system, so that's the V skill, V reversal, and V trigger on a character-by-character basis. So I'm starting out with the character that I know best, and I think is probably the most popular character in the game, Ryu. So let's start out with his V skill. His V skill is a parry, as you probably know, but what are the good times to use his V skill? So to start out, one of the most basic times you're going to use it is against fireballs. So you can absorb the fireball with V skill, and the reason this is so good is, first of all, you don't take chip damage. You know, normally when you block a fireball you take just a little bit of damage, but if you parry it, you don't. And you also build V meter, which is extremely important because V reversals and V triggers are super powerful and can change the course of the match. So you want to build V meter faster than your opponent. That's a really strong thing to do. So parrying fireballs is a good way to do that. He can also, a good application is if someone's doing a move that is slow to come out but safe on block. Parry is great against that. So Charlie's moonsault, it's safe, but you can kind of react to it. So you can get a parry and you can get a full combo. So Armika dropkick is another one. Chun-Li's instant air lightning legs, stuff like that, where you can react to the startup, but if you block it, they're safe. So you can react by parrying. So that's an option that Ryu has that really no other character in the game has. So it's really strong. So those are just a couple basic times to use it. One time you definitely don't want to use it is when you're waking up. It actually has vulnerable frames at the beginning. So if you're just waking up with parry, it's not going to work. You're going to get counter hit. So definitely don't do that. Only use it when you're at neutral on the ground. So you see how you get hit right out of it. So that's kind of the short version of his parry. So now let's talk about his V reversal. So everyone has a V reversal. You can only do it while blocking, and you press forward and either 3 punches or 3 kicks. With Ryu, it's 3 punches. And I would say he has pretty much an average V reversal. You know, it's nothing amazing, but it's solid. It's got pretty good range, pretty decent startup, and every V reversal is actually safe on block. So to do his, you just press forward and 3 punches while you're blocking. So check out my video of the best times to use V reversal, and you get a couple ideas of when it's really good to use it. So Ryu's is definitely pretty solid. I recommend, you know, using it whenever you think it'll be pretty important to kind of getting the momentum back in the match. So finally, let's talk about his V trigger. So the most obvious thing that his V trigger does is that it changes his fireballs completely. So now his fireballs will, let me turn him off, block all. So now his fireballs knock down, so that's pretty nice. And then you can charge them up. So if you charge them only like halfway, they do 2 hits, which is pretty nice. Because if you're doing a fireball war or something, you can break through their fireball and keep going. Or you can break people who are trying to armor through fireballs. And then if you charge it up all the way, it does 3 hits, which is awesome. And then it also breaks armor, or it breaks blocking. So that's really, really good. So you can see if they block it, you can get a full combo afterwards. So that's awesome, and it lets you do stuff like this where, you know, they don't know how long you're going to charge it. So they might jump and then get hit by the fireball on the way up, or they might be scared and block, and you can charge it all the way and get a guard break. So that's really, really strong. But using fireballs does drain the V gauge faster, so you can only throw so many before it's going to run out. Another thing that it does is it powers up all of his punch attacks. So that did 170 damage and 284 stun, and if we do it outside of V reversal, it did the same damage but only 227 stun. So let's do like a full combo, something like so that did 393 and 535. So let's do it in V trigger. 407 and 627. That is an insane amount of stun. You can see that's well over half of his stun gauge. So any button with a punch, or any punch normal, or any punch special, like Dragon Punch, those are going to be powered up. So it's pretty good for that. So the other thing that this does is that it makes his super break guard, just like the fireballs. So after he blocks the super, you can get a combo. So that's pretty good. It's a good way to kind of close out the match if they're low on health. Or you can even do stuff like this. Cancel into the VTrigger and into the super. And that way they can't get out except if they V-reversal. That's the only way out of this setup. And they have to time it pretty well. They can't V-reversal too late or it's not going to work. So that's a good way if they're low on health to kind of sneak out a win. If you have full V-reversal, or full V-meter and full super. So the other nice thing about his V-trigger is V-canceling. So you can do it in a combo. You know, you can combo off of his target combo that way. Or you can do stuff like this. You know, combo off of whatever normal by V-trigger canceling it. But you can also use it kind of like this. So standing medium kick, and you can see I'm doing the input. And then, you know, if you're outside of range, it's not going to come out. But if they walk forward or something and they get hit, then you can confirm into a combo off it. So that's good. And what a lot of people will do is they will V-reverse, or they will V-trigger cancel his sweep. Sweep is by far his longest range normal, but it's really unsafe on block. But if you V-trigger cancel it, you're actually plus on block. So you can use that to apply a mix-up. You know, you can walk up and throw, or go for an overhead, or something like that. So that you can kind of get the momentum of the match back in your favor. And all you have to do is kind of fish for a sweep and then throw out the V-trigger cancel. And then you know, you can go into your mix-ups with fireballs and stuff like that. So it's pretty great for that. And his V-trigger gauge only takes 2 bars. Some characters take 3. So you can get it pretty fast. So he definitely has one of the better V-triggers in the game. So guys, hopefully you found this helpful. I'm going to keep doing this for different characters, especially characters who have kind of obscure V-triggers that a lot of people don't know what they do. Like Laura, people don't know all the details of her V-trigger. So I'm going to go into that. So let me know in the comments what you think, and thank you for watching, and good luck out there.